It has been 45 days since I started investing $10 a day in Vanguard's VGT, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over how my investment has performed since that time. I started building out a portfolio right here on my channel back in January of 2024, and VGT is actually the third index fund that I added to my portfolio. Now, prior to selecting VGT, I took a look at Charles Schwab's SCHG, and I also reviewed SMH, but I ultimately landed on VGT. Now, my main motivation for the third index fund for my portfolio is that I wanted it to be technology-based and I wanted it to be an aggressive growth ETF. And VGT fit the bill for what I was looking for. And on top of that, it has an extremely low expense ratio, so the cost to manage this fund is minimal. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the top 15 holdings in this fund so you can see how it is weighted and distributed inside of this fund. All right, so here are the top 15 holdings inside of VGT. So you have Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Broadcom, Salesforce, Cisco, Oracle, IBM, Accenture, Palantir, Qualcomm, Intuit, Adobe, AMD, and Texas Instruments. And if you take a look to the right, you'll see the overall percentage of each company within this fund. And if you notice that VGT is heavily weighted towards Apple, Nvidia, and Microsoft, they make up the biggest portion of this fund. Now, before jumping in and taking a look at how my investment in VGT has performed, I just wanted to make sure that I let everyone know that when I mentioned that I have invested $10 a day for 45 days, that is 45 trading days. So I started investing in VGT back in March of 2025, and I'm not counting holidays or weekends in that 45 days, and I'm not worried about making up any of those days. I'm purely focusing on investing only on trading days. And next, I don't go into this portfolio unless I'm providing an update for you guys. So we're gonna be seeing this at the exact same time. I have my investment set on autopilot, so it's investing in VGT every single day, so I never go into this account. All right, now let's go ahead and let's take a look at how my investment has performed. Hey, real quick, I just launched a new financial and career coaching program that is designed to help you to level up and become the best version of yourself. Whether that's to discuss investment strategies or the tools to help you land that first six-figure-a-year job, I've got the tools and the strategies to help you move forward. Click the link down in the description below to schedule your one-on-one session with me and take the very first step of becoming the best version of yourself. So if you take a look to the top left of my screen here, you'll see that I have an open P&L of $18.58. And my investment in VGT is up 3.95%, so almost 4% since the beginning of March of this year. And then if you take a look to the right, you'll see that my daily P&L on VGT is $3.20. So I'm up 0.5% today, a little bit more than half. We did have FMOC today, and I thought that we would potentially get some more movement in the market, especially in the technology sector, but it stayed relatively flat. And there was really nothing that was mentioned during that Fed meeting that came as a surprise to most investors. So I have a total market value of $488.47, and I have a total cost of $469.89. And the average price that I was able to purchase VGT at is $541.24. And if you look below that, I have a total quantity of 0.868, so almost one full share of this fund. And the last price that VGT was trading at was $562.64. So like I had previously mentioned, I'm purchasing $10 every single day. It's set up to do it automatically in Webull. And I believe that Webull makes its purchase right around 2 o'clock every single day. I'll go into the app a little bit later and take a look to see if there's a timestamp of when these orders are actually being placed, but I think they're around 2 o'clock. I know it's in the afternoon. I think it's 2, but I'll verify that. All right, so on this screen here, if you take a look at the top right underneath of where VGT's price is at after hours, which is the 564.51, you'll see that we opened today at $560.08. we had a 52-week high of $647.94. So over the past rolling 12-month period, this index fund was trading almost at $650. And if you take a look right below that, we had a 52-week low of $451. So we have fluctuated tremendously since the beginning of this year, especially in this index fund. And a lot of that is due to what's going on with tariffs, fear of inflation, fear of high unemployment. There's a lot of factors that are impacting the market right now. But one thing that I want to make sure that I point out is that we have the opportunity to purchase shares in this fund at almost $100 lower than where it was trading at its 52-week high. I haven't made a ton of money in this investment since I started investing in it, but it's only been 45 days. But so far, I'm liking this investment. I'm liking this addition to my portfolio, and I'm going to continue to invest in it every single day. Over the past few weeks, we have had Microsoft and Apple release earnings where they beat on both the top line and the bottom line, which was extremely positive. And Nvidia will be releasing their earnings later in the month. I believe it's on May 28th. So there's a lot to look forward to in Vanguard's VGT. Now, one thing that I want to caution you with is that the technology sector has taken a beating since the tariffs have been put in place. And there are some analysts that believe that we could be moving back to the downside in the market. So that's just something for you to consider if you're thinking about investing in an aggressive growth technology-based index fund. All right, so that's my 45-day overview of how my investment has performed in Vanguard's VGT. So what are you guys investing in? I know that a few of you guys have left me messages and mentioned that you liked it. SCHG. Are you investing in that, or did you decide to invest in Vanguard's VGT? Let me know down in the comments and let me know how you're doing. And if you got some value from this video, consider subscribing, and while you're at it, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.